Hello and thanks for joining us. Plymouth on Parade kicks off September 21st, and there are a lot of things to see and do. This year, the city added more activities so everyone can have a good time. The free event will have a new format with more family activities. There are 2 locations for the Family Fun events. City Hall on 34th Avenue, and the second location is on 36th Avenue, right across from Lifetime Fitness. There'll be plenty of things for children and adults to enjoy.
Activities will range from balloon artists, face painters, henna tattoo artists, things like that.
The Plymouth Parks and Recreation Department is spearheading the parade. They say events like this help to bring the community together, but you might have to do some planning ahead of time to enjoy the entertainment.
Get there early, find your favorite spot. There'll be plenty of room along Plymouth Boulevard, but I would stress getting there early to get a good spot.
The parade route is along Plymouth Boulevard from 34th to 37th Avenues. Now, what's a parade without food? This year, there are more options, including cold, delicious treats from first-time vendor Honey and Mackie's. Ice cream making starts early in the morning here at Honey and Mackie's.
Yeah, it's just simple ingredients, whole, good stuff that you'd be able to feel proud feeding your kids.
Owner Suzanne Vareca says all of the ingredients are natural with no fillers.
Cream, sugar, vanilla, and strawberries.
She's been in business for about 6.5 years. Suzanne makes all the ice cream in-house. The store goes through a lot of cold treats. In the summer, they make between 200 to 300 gallons of ice cream per day. There are 26 flavors to choose from, including 3 dairy-free sorbets.
I got the salted caramel with peanuts. It tastes like a peanut nut roll. It's really good. It's like a little bit of salt and sweet all together.
Many folks say it's hard to pick a favorite flavor.
They have very creative flavors and delicious ice cream, and the people are very nice, and they give very generous portions.
Honey and Mackie's also dishes out some flavors you wouldn't traditionally see. This is bourbon and caramel. It's so good. Now, this won't be at the parade, so you have to come in the store. The owner tells me that there's not a lot of bourbon in here, so it's safe for kids. Delicious. During the parade, the Honey and Mackie's ice cream cart will be loaded up with some of the store's most popular flavors.
We'll have cookies and cream, we'll have cookie dough, we'll have salted caramel. I'm going to bring strawberry. Suzanne,
a Plymouth native, says events like Plymouth on Parade help her to better connect with the community.
We've been involved with various activities in Plymouth and in the local area, but this is our first time actually at the parade, so it's really exciting for us. Several high schools are participating in the parade. We caught up with the Wayzata High School Marching Band as they prepare to march down the parade route. The Wayzata Trojans are mighty in spirit and numbers. There are more than 200 members in the marching band. It takes a lot of talent to play a musical instrument and move around at the same time.
Forward.
Band director David Elmhurst
Left turn, hut.
keeps them on beat.
Time, hut, stay here.
Practice on precision footwork
Turn, 2.
is an ongoing process.
Left, slide, hut.
The numbers you see on their shirts help the director as well as band members.
The number is on the drill chart, and that corresponds where we're supposed to be.
And 1, 2.
At Wayzata High School, marching band is a class.
7.
Students practice each day during the semester. They also meet 2 weeks prior to the start of the school year.
At this point in the year, we're up and running. We're ready for our performances.
But like they say, practice makes perfect.
I hope when people look at our band, they see the great discipline, the great intensity that our musicians have, but also the great joy that they have and the fun that they have performing for each other.
The band is excited to showcase their talents at Plymouth on Parade.
I love my band. It's just our size and our volume. We always blow away every other band in a marching parade.
Forward, we'll have at least 2 songs for our parade repertoire. We'll play our school song, and then we'll also play the Doobie Brothers classic, Taking It to the Streets.
The band really performs at parades, adding cheers and much more.
It's like really cool walking down Wayzata and seeing everyone like cheering us on, like laughing when we do the cadence. And clapping along to the school song. It's one of my favorite parts of marching band.
Entertaining the crowds one step and musical note at a time. Plymouth on Parade is a fall tradition at Providence Academy. The Lions are eager to roar as they march down Plymouth Boulevard.
Or are you wrapping the stand in the yellow?
Students and staff at Providence Academy are busy putting the finishing touches on their big blue and gold parade float.
It definitely has enough sparkles to catch your eye.
The float was first constructed several years ago.
It's an eye catcher, so like that, you know, it's flashy.
Each year, students add a little more bling to it. The parade crew worked on the trim and added gold letters to the side of the float.
So we have a lot of like gold ruffles and some blue inlays. It really is flashy.
Besides the float, Providence Academy will include the Spirit Team as well as a marching band as they stroll down Plymouth Boulevard.
We're going to do a compilation of Disney marching music this year, and it's a little bit of a retro feel. So it's going to be some of the things that maybe folks in the audience grew up with and can have something that everybody can relate to.
Providence Academy officials say they are delighted to be a part of the parade each year. They say it helps to promote school spirit, and it's a great way to connect with the community.
This is really an opportunity for all of us in Plymouth and at Providence Academy to come together and to share the day.
Now again, the parade is September 21st. The parade starts at 10:30 right along Plymouth Boulevard in between 34th and 37th Avenues. We leave you now with the Armstrong High School Marching Band.
Swimming, the Champlin Park Rebels won their first 2 dual meets. As John Jacobson reports, they have high hopes to build off a successful season.
There is a lot of enthusiasm around the pool these days at Jackson Middle School. Even with the graduation of a talented senior class from last season, it is an optimistic group.
We are a youthful team this year, led by a lot of freshman talent, but we have 6 strong senior leaders, so we're looking forward to a fun, engaging team. The divers and swimmers have been really working together at building some camaraderie and building just a good team atmosphere.
It's just one last year of high school where I can finish off strong with a bunch of girls who are so amazing and great with building teamwork and spirit. I really love them. They're always there to pick you up, whether you've had a bad day or cheer you on when you've had a great day.
The Rebels finished in the upper half of both the conference and section last fall and should do so again. Senior Heather Johnson is a school record holder and multiple-time state entrant sprinter. The Rebels also bring back 2018 relay team members Malia Johnson and Annika Gustafson.
We do have a lot of good swimmers here, and we're really hard working. We're gonna give it our best, and we're gonna strive to be as fast as we were last year. We may not make it, but at least we're gonna try really, 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 really hard.
With 2 wins and 2 meets already this season, it looks like the Rebels' mix of veterans and young talent is paying off.
It reminds me a lot of the group of seniors that we graduated last year, and thinking back how they were as 8th graders and freshmen. Now this group, we have multiple freshmen who are looking for to earn all conference honors, and then we have some upperclassmen who will add that speed and experience to hopefully help us build under the season.
The Armstrong volleyball program has a rich history, but it had been quite a few years since the Falcons contended for a section title. They're hoping to build on last season's surprising run to the Section 6-3A final. There's a bounce in the step of the Armstrong volleyball players this fall. Though they fell just short of the state tournament last season, a strong push to reach the Section 6 championship and playing a 5-set thriller against Edina in that match gave the program a shot in the arm.
Oh, that was great. It just really showed us like how far we could get, how close we were to going to state, and we can get there this year. I believe it.
This year we're all kind of coming off a loss last year, sadly, with sections, but it was such a fun game that we're excited to work hard and be back, and it definitely brought in some more fans for us and more people just to the community.
Mike Vogel and Christine Denson are the new co-head coaches for the Falcons, moving up from the assistant ranks.
Well, we really like our new head coaches. They were actually our assistant coaches last year, so we're excited to have them back. And they've been doing a great job with getting everything organized and keeping the varsity team at a very good playing level for practice, keeping it really competitive at all times. So we're excited to have them back.
The coaches have been really focusing on enforcing the basics, and all of the players, not just the freshmen, all the varsity and all the JV are working on getting the basics, all the fundamentals down.
Kids who are returning have come back all stronger than they were last year. So they've gotten bigger, they've gotten older, but they've also gotten better. They've all been playing, we can tell.
A strong group returns with players like outside and middle hitter Sophie Vogel, setter Riley Fry, outside hitter Rachel Eukstead, and Kaya Durant leading the way. Results have been mixed early in the season. The Falcons carry a 5-4 record into Tuesday night after placing second at the Coon Rapids tournament over the weekend. The goal, mostly unspoken, is to reach the state tournament for the first time since 2003. We'll see if Armstrong has what it takes to make a playoff run again. The Falcons beat Andover and lost to Rogers this week.